I know you're going to have her back. And she's like, no, no, if you don't want her back. I was like, Joe, don't even try to bullshit me. I don't I don't have no control over you and your heart, and I know how you feel about Britters. I said, but I'm just telling you, if she comes back, I'm out of here because I'm not putting up with her again. Because I just can't deal with that. And I don't care if Britters fucking knows what I say about her or not. She's nasty.
When I said I was done with her, I was done with her. And that's not changing.
Well, I've never cared for Britters. That's always been an issue with her because she's tried friending me and her coming into Joe's stream and, oh, Dovekitty loves me. She just won't admit it. No. Dovekitty's never said that she cared for you. Never. Ever, ever, ever.
Unless she gave you warnings and kicked you out of chat, that's how Dovekitty shows her love.
Yeah, I'd pick on your ass.
You totally did.
I like to sit in Joe's streams and I told jokes all the time. A lot of times, that's all I did.
I wish you would have seen me in Discord. Like, I would wait till I got in Discord before I would freak out. One time I screamed. One time I'll give you a story. One time I screamed, I want an RO for like 15 minutes straight. I must have wrote it 1,000 times. I said, I want an RO. I want an RO for 15 minutes straight. I said that.
Oh, against me?
Yeah.
Yeah. See? Because they still wouldn't sit there and tell you that I wasn't the one. Because I hadn't done anything. And
by the time I found out that it was Leah had already blamed poor for fuck's sake.
Ah.
That's what she did. She called me one night and she told me I have to tell you something and you can't tell anybody, and she totally threw it on for fuck's sake.
Wasn't her either.
I know it was never her. Like, she was my first friend. She was the first person that I talked to outside of chat. Actually, we can thank for fuck's sake. She's the one that hooked me up with Leah in the first place. Thanks, girl.
For fuck's sakes is a good person. She, I'm not trying to say that she probably didn't tie me out on something, depending on what it was, but it was always, look, those way long time ago, because Joe was like, I don't know what to do. She's like, but Britters and Lindsay or Leah are really crying to me about it. And so they just asked me to ask you just to let them take care of her. And I was like, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, if she says anything racist or out of control, I'm going to give her a warning again. And that's what I did. And they were the ones that was doing it. Because I was like, as a mod, I can see who times who out. I can see that. As a mod, you know who does what.
Yeah, I know that.
It literally says it.
Right.
And it was like, yeah, no. And every time I might have happened to time you out or I gave you a thing, well, I never actually timed you out, but like twice or 3 times maybe. I took screenshots of it with the message opened, the deleted message, and I showed her, and it showed where I was the one that did it. Like, I showed Joe. Joe has those fucking screenshots. Them bitches that sent you that shit didn't have my name attached to it, and they probably didn't show you that part.
Now, Joe would come in Discord playing dumb.
No. I showed
Now
her
I
every
know that
fucking
now,
time.
being a mod for most people's channels that I've been a mod for, I know now that you can always see that, but I didn't know that then, so I just believed what I was told, which basically was either from Leah or Britt. So you got to understand this is the info that I was getting from the two of them, And I know the two times like that you're taught, like I know exactly the two times that it looked like I said something racist. Like I was talking about Chris Tucker one time and I said white supremacist when I really thought I picked the right word, and I knew maybe it wasn't the right word, but I was trying to explain something. And then a troll came in and their name was Nazi Jew something. And I wrote, oh my God, Nazi. And you saw me write that, but I don't think you saw the troll. So you yelled, you're like, Lindsay, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God. I was just repeating the troll's name. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, I'm
That
Jewish.
could have
Like,
been
I
it. I don't
wouldn't say
know.
that.
I don't know. Like I said, it only happened a couple times, but I showed Joe every time. I actually timed you out because I wanted a paper trail for myself because I was tired of being blamed for it. But then it got to a point I was like, fuck it, just blame it on me. I don't give a fuck. She's already pissed off at me. What does it matter?
That was nice of you to do, but I wish somebody would have told me the truth.
Well, I knew you were friends with them and I didn't want all that to be like escalating. I was like, well, if you're going to be mad at somebody, you might as well just be mad at one person, not your friends. But then
Well,
once
they
they
obviously
left,
not my friends.
yeah, but once they left, I just assumed, like an idiot, that possibly they would tell you the truth. But then I would pop over into Jade's streams and I'll be listening and seeing what they were saying in chats. And I was like, you bitch, not you, them. Uh,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, wow. And I wasn't going to say nothing. Well, actually, the very first time I even actually spoke in Jade's, I got banned right away. So, and that's why, so then after all that shit went down and her channel went down, and then Jade showed back up in Joe's chats and was up there on a stream the one day. I had a friend message me and she's like, that is not what happened. She's like, I was sitting in that live stream. And she's like, that is not how it went down. That is not what that's not what Lindsay did. That's not what happened. She said what Jade did. And I was like, all right, I'm going to have to listen to this person because this person doesn't lie. And even though I didn't like you, I was like, this person doesn't lie. And they seen it. So I had to go with what this person said because I knew she wasn't lying to me. And yeah. And she wasn't a fan of yours either. Like she don't like you, but she was not going to lie about what happened in that stream that day. So I was just like, well, that is what it is.
I'm sitting here going through everybody in my head right now.
There wouldn't be anybody you'd know. She never actually commented in the stream, she said. She actually
Well,
just watched it and she would tell me, hey, Dove, they're talking about you again. And I was like, ah, crap. And I'd go over there and I'd watch like 5 minutes and be like, ah, fuck it. And I'd fucking flag the stream.
after a while, though, I started like, I would joke around and say like shitty kitty or whatever, but after a while, I was like, it doesn't really matter what you did because ultimately it was Joe's channel and ultimately it was her job to run it, not yours. So then I got to a point where I'm like, it doesn't matter who timed me out or who kicked me out or who has an issue with me. It's Joe's channel and she didn't handle the situation correctly. And I still stand by that. I
Yeah.
told Joe just the other day. I was like, this is your channel. You run it. You're supposed to run it. It's not Dovekitty's job or Leah's job or Britt's job. It was your job. And you wanted to put it on everybody else. And you didn't run your channel right.
Well,
Black
she
out.
expected me to keep everybody in chat, but I didn't talk to any of the mods out of the streams. I had no
Yeah,
I
you didn't
had
come
no
to
personal
Discord.
contact with any of those mods outside of when we were on live streams. I was in one of her discords, and as soon as Britters entered that discord, I left the discord and I refused to go back into any of her other discords because I said I will not be in a discord with Britters.
I hear that a lot.
No. Because I confronted her while I was in there. And I said, you need to tell Joe the truth about something. And she's like, oh, I've told her. I was like, no, you ain't. You're lying.
She lies.
and she wouldn't tell Joe the truth. I was like, all right, I'm not going to be in a Discord with you because I don't trust you and I don't want you to have any contact with me. So I actually I left that Discord and I blocked her ass.
Yeah. I got her blocked everywhere. She's the only person I've ever blocked in my life. I've never blocked anyone.
Well, I recently had to block Joe. So
I literally don't, I never blocked Joe even from anywhere. Everybody kept telling me to lock up my IG, lock up my Facebook, and I was just like, whatever. I'm like, I don't have any kids, I don't have a husband. It's just me. So they can come after me. They can't really come after anybody but me. So I just never locked it up.
I blocked Joe because I got added to a group chat that I wasn't asked to be a part of. Apparently, she was going to throw me on a live stream without my knowledge. And the messages that I got in, all right, housewife, if you're going to own up for that, I wasn't going to call you out. But if you could have seen some of the messages, they were really they weren't very nice. Because Joe, like when you've talked to her in chats or whatever like that in text, her attitude.
Yeah.
And I was just like, excuse me? I wasn't even home. I got added to this group chat and I come home and it had been like 2 hours. Like I was out. Like it was my one day a month that I actually go out and it's really stressful enough for me to leave my house and do shopping and whatnot because it's really not safe. But I literally was gone from my house for like 2.5 hours and I come home and I open up my phone and this was all blasted on my phone that I was added to this group chat and answer your phone, Dove. Answer your phone, Dove. And I was just like, wow, how am I added to this? No. I didn't ask to be put into a group chat, let alone was I about to go on no live stream with somebody unaware. And then you want to blast me because you said, well, I did say that I would come on her stream and apologize for interrupting her bullying stream, but I wasn't apologizing for anything that I said on that stream. And that was part of her problem. But I wasn't going to apologize for anything I said to her. Why should I? I said what I had to say. I mean, I'll still think I did or said anything wrong to her, and I don't give a shit.
I don't. You were nice. You were calm. You didn't yell. You didn't make accusations. You didn't call her names. She wasn't getting it. You were telling her to try to help her, and we all saw that, and it was very frustrating actually watching that because she wasn't. It's like talking to a wall to her sometimes. You say something to her, and it's like talking to a wall. It just goes like, how many times I told her, like, Joe, I left your channel because of you, not because of Dove, not because of Leslie. You. Like, I said that to her 1,000 times, and she's like, well, I still think it's because of Leslie.